How do I close up to 50% of my follow-ups? Well, guys, you should always remember that scheduling a follow-up should be your last resort. In a lot of cases, especially in telephone sales, you really want to try and have a one-call close because chances are you'll never hear from that person again. But once you learn the strategy I'm about to give you, then you might be able to close up to 50% of your follow-ups, which is actually a really high percentage. And the way I do this is, number one, I answer all possible objections as to why the prospect isn't able to move forward on that first call. Whether it's because they need to do more research, talk with a spouse, or do their due diligence on our company. And my typical rule is to get at least 3 no's before I schedule a follow-up. And the reason is because if I don't fight hard on that first call, then the prospect's not going to take me seriously. And they'll probably not pick up that second call. But if they see that I'm doing my best to answer all their questions, they definitely notice that. So I'll actually gain more of their respect, which makes it more likely that they'll pick up on that follow-up call. I hope that makes sense to you guys. So right after I address their question or objections, I'll try to close them. But if they still say no and it's the third time, then I'll say something like, "Hey Bill, I understand that you're not ready to commit anything right now. How much time would you like so you can do your due diligence and research? That way I can follow up with you when you're ready." And if they need to speak with their spouse, then I'll try to schedule a follow-up call with both of them. And I'll also ask if there's any questions or concerns their spouse may have so I can be ready to tackle those objections on the next call. And so I'll leave them my contact info, send them any reviews or resources they need to make in order to make a well-educated decision and informed decision. And I'll just put them in my calendar. That's simple. And that's really all you can do for follow-ups because you don't want to keep trying to close the prospect after 3 no's. They're just going to see you as a pushy and needy salesman. So guys, don't burn your bridges. And don't just try and schedule a follow-up call after 1 or 2 no's because it's going to show a lack of patience and confidence in your product. So just imagine if you really believed you can help a loved one or a friend, wouldn't you fight hard to get them to move forward? Of course you would. So it's the same concept with the follow-ups, and they should be done with patience, care, and understanding. And your prospects will also respect you more for doing this. It's going to give you a much higher chance of being able to get them to pick up that next call. All right. And if they do pick up, you've already built a lot of rapport and answered all their questions. So once they have the time to calm down and reconfirm that they really need this, the chance of you closing that deal becomes 10 times greater. I've gotten a lot of follow-ups like this. I'm almost 15 to 20% of my closed deals are follow-ups, which adds up. So don't get lazy and don't kill the lead if they're not on board the first time. Plus, your company will notice and appreciate you doing this. All right, so if you guys found value in this video and want to hear more strategies for myself in the future, then please hit that like and subscribe button because I plan on releasing at least 2 videos a week on topics that resonated with me throughout my work week. Also, feel free to comment with any questions you have or if there's a specific topic you'd like to hear about in the future. And my name's Jay. I'll see you guys on the next video.